Hello and welcome back to math class. Today we're going to be dividing monomials. A monomial is an expression with one term. The first thing we're going to do is divide the coefficients. 4 divided by 2 is 2. If you remember the rules of exponents, when dividing like bases, you subtract the exponents, where the r's are like bases, so we keep the base and we subtract the exponent. We have r to the third divided by r to the first. That is known to be a 1. So we keep the base, subtract 3 minus 1 to get 2. And my answer is 2r squared. The same rule applies here with dividing these monomials. So 10 divided by 10 is 1. S to the first power divided by s to the 7th power. If I keep my s, and subtract 1 minus 7, I get a negative 6. My next set of like terms, t to the first power divided by t to the 8th. I keep my t, and I subtract 1 minus 8, which is negative 7. My last set of like terms are the u's. U to the 6th divided by u to the 1st. I keep my variable, and 6 minus 1 is 5. But if you remember, you cannot have negative exponents. So there's one more step. My 1, I can put it up top in the numerator. But my s has a negative exponent. And when it has a negative exponent, if I move it to the denominator, the variable stays the same and the exponent becomes positive. 7 to the t to the negative 7, if I move it to the denominator, it becomes t to the positive 7. And u to the 5th already has a positive exponent, so it stays in the numerator. So my answer would be, and remember in math, you don't have to put the 1, u to the 5th divided by s to the 6th, t to the 7th. Lastly, divide out your coefficients. 5 divided by 5 is 1. When I'm dividing like bases, I keep the base and I subtract the exponents. In this case, this is saying negative 9 minus negative 1. Remember, two negatives next to each other becomes a plus. So this is really saying 1p to the negative 8th power. We just talked about in math, we do not want to have a negative exponent. So we keep the 1 in the numerator, and p to the 8th drops to the denominator and becomes positive. So our answer in this case is 1p to the 8th. Remember, when looking at this video, if you need to rewind any portion, do so. And remember, the rules for dividing monomials are to divide out your coefficients, keep your base, and subtract the exponents. You have a great day in learning math. Bye for now.